Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Compliance Lookup. In this video, we will be discuss anti-money laundering and combating the financing terrorism organization structure in India. If you have not watched my earlier, then watch it first. These topics are essential for financial security, and in future videos, we'll dive deeper into how these procedures are implemented, the tools used, and the real world impact they have on businesses and individuals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on financial compliance regulations and more. Now our first topic is overview of organization structure in India for AML-CFT. India's AML-CFT organizational structure involves multiple layers of government agencies and regulatory bodies working together to combat money laundering and terrorist financing. These agencies share information, collaborate on investigations, and participate in international forums to ensure effective enforcement of laws. Key agencies involved: 1. Ministry of Finance. It oversees the entire MLCFT framework. 2. FIU-IND Financial Intelligence Unit. It analyzes financial transactions and reports suspicious activities. 3. RBI Reserve Bank of India. It regulates and supervises banks and financial institutions. 4. SEBI Securities and Exchange Board of India. It regulates the securities market to prevent financial crimes. 5. Aid Enforcement Directorate. It investigates and enforces laws related to money laundering. 6. Directorate of Revenue Intelligence. It focuses on curbing trade-based money laundering and smuggling. Example: if a suspicious transaction occurs in a bank, FIOIN will flag it. RBI will ensure the bank follows due process, and ED may investigate if it relates to money laundering. These agencies work together to enforce AML-CFT laws. Now we explain everything in the next slide. First is Ministry of Finance FATF cell. The FATF cell in the Ministry of Finance functions as the main point of communication between India and the Financial Action Task Force FATF, an international body that establishes rules to combat money laundering and terrorist financing. Its role includes representing India in FATF meetings and evaluations, ensuring that India's laws and regulations comply with FATF standards, working with other government bodies on issues related to anti-money laundering AML and counter-financing of terrorism CFT. Example: if FATF creates a new guideline to prevent terrorist organizations from using financial systems to fund their activities, the FATF cell ensures this is adopted and followed in India's legal framework and coordinates with various agencies to implement it effectively. Now moving to next. B. Ministry of Finance Financial Intelligence Unit India FIU-IND. First, mission statement and organization vision. Its mission statement. FIU-IND is like India's watchdog for financial crimes. It collects, checks, and analyzes financial data to help fight money laundering, cleaning dirty money, and terrorist financing money used for terrorism. This vision. FIOIN wants to keep the financial system clean and safe by making sure that financial transactions are transparent, clear, and traceable, and that India follows global standards against money laundering and terrorist financing. Now, second is functions of FIU-IND. It does four main things. 1. Collect analyze data. It gathers reports from banks and financial institutions about unusual or suspicious transactions and checks them for signs of illegal activities. 2. Share information. After reviewing the data, FIU-IND shares its findings with law enforcement agencies like the police and regulators like the RBI so they can investigate further. 3. Work with other agencies. FIU-IND cooperates with Indian agencies like SEBI and international ones to tackle financial crimes that cross borders. 4. Give guidance. FIU-IND helps banks and other financial organizations understand what they need to do to spot suspicious activities and follow the law PMLA. Now moving to next. 3. Initiative of FIU-IND. Some key initiative includes First, Finite Financial Intelligence Network, a powerful platform that helps manage huge amounts of financial data. It allows banks to report transactions quickly and helps FIU in analyze that data easily. Second, collaborating with regulators. FIU-IND works closely with RBI and SEBI to make sure the entire financial sector follows AML anti-money laundering and CFT counter-terrorism financing rules. Third, training programs. FIU-IND also runs workshops for bank employees to help them better understand the risk of money laundering and how to spot suspicious transactions. Now coming to next topic, process sharing of information. In this, we should learn suspicious transaction reports (STRs). These reports are filed by banks when they notice transactions that seem fishy or suspicious. Example: a customer deposits a large amount of cash into an inactive account without a clear reason. The bank files an STR to alert FIU-IND. 2. Cash transactions report CTRs. These are filed when a cash transaction exceeds Rs 10 lakh in one day. Example: a customer pays Rs 12 lakh in cash for a luxury item and the shop files a CTR. Third, cross-border wire transfer report CBDOs filed for international wire transfers above Rs 5 lakh. Example: a wire transfer of Rs 10 lakh from India to a foreign account is flagged by the financial institution. Fourth, non-profit organization transaction reports (NTRs) filed to monitor large transactions involving non-profits to prevent terrorist financing. Example: an NGO receiving large donations from abroad without explaining the use of funds triggers an NTR. Fifth, counterfeit currency reports CCRs. These are filed when counterfeit currency is found in transactions. Example: a customer deposits Rs 1 lakh in fake currency at a bank and the bank reports it to FIU-IND through a CCR. Next topic is the measures for improved compliance with PMLA. Clear guidelines FIU-IND gives banks and financial institutions specific instructions on how to identify and report suspicious transactions. Second, awareness programs. FIU-IND regularly holds sessions to educate these entities on the dangers of money laundering. Third, technology. Tools like Finet help institutions automate the process of monitoring transactions. Fourth, audits. FIU-IND conducts regular audits of banks to ensure they follow PMLA guidelines. C. Directorate of Enforcement (ED). The Directorate of Enforcement (ED) is an agency that investigates economic crimes and enforces laws related to money laundering and foreign exchange violations. Its key functions: 1. Investigating money laundering cases. The ED investigates cases where people are suspected of using illegal money and turning it into legitimate looking money. Example: in the 2G Spectrum scam, the ED investigated how money laundering was involved. 2. Seizing properties. ED can attach properties of individuals or businesses involved in money laundering. Example: in the Nirav Modi case, ED seized assets worth crores of rupees linked to the Punjab National Bank scam. 3. Working with international bodies. The aid also works with foreign agencies to track cross-border money laundering. 4. FEMA enforcement. Aid also enforces the Foreign Exchange Management Act (FEMA), which deals with illegal foreign currency transactions. Now next topic is the Serious Fraud Investigation Office (FIO). This is part of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and it looks into big corporate frauds. Its key functions: 1. Investigating corporate frauds. FIO investigates complicated cases of financial fraud, especially those involving big businesses. Example: Sphere was responsible for investigating the Satam computer scam, which involved fake financial statements. 2. Collaboration with other agencies. SAFIO works with other agencies like ADCBI and RBI in investigating complex fraud cases. 3. Forensic audits. FIU conducts forensic audits to uncover fraudulent activities such as misrepresenting accounts and falsifying financial statements. 4. Prosecution. FIU prosecutes individuals and companies responsible for corporate fraud. So we have completed the part 1 of anti-money laundering and combating financial terrorism organization structure in India. In the next, we will see part 2. If you want to get update of this topic, then please press bell icon of this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.